you again. What's happening? What's happening?
Hi, how are you? I'm so happy to see both of you guys.
Absolutely.
Okay. Ashley here with Hollywood Junket. We are Backstage season 17, So You Think You Can Dance. We are hanging out with Twitch and his beautiful queen, Allison. I'm so happy you guys are both here.
Absolutely,
thank
yeah.
you.
It's good to be here, man. And what a wonderful night, too, man. It really was. It's it's a wonderful night.
Yes, let me just say, I was rooting for you last week. I was like, when is she going to pull up on us?
Oh, thank you so much. Listen, I was on season 2, season 4. We met on season 7. So,
yeah.
We got married. We have kids now. Like, this place feels like home to us.
Absolutely.
This is where our heart lives.
Yeah.
It's like, for us, like our kids, like this is just another place for them to hang out.
Exactly.
Yes, and speaking of your love story, tonight we saw Showmance go down. I think we were all pretty shocked that Keaton and Anna have something going on. How did y'all feel about that?
Well, first of all, this is the third time in my life I've heard the term showmance.
I know,
Okay,
it's
so
a thing
apparently
right now.
it's a thing. Like I thought this person down here made it up. I was like, oh wow, that's a thing.
Yeah.
No, it's showmance is a thing. But listen, we know about what a showmance is.
I mean, we are a showmance.
I guess we are a showmance.
We
as
are
well.
a representative of that, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't looked back since, because we
Absolutely.
still madly in love. I mean, look at this guy.
100%. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So one up for the showmances, and listen, love is just a beautiful thing no matter what, especially when it comes off of the heels of dancing, you know what I mean? And we both know that this place can facilitate stuff like that because you are so deeply connected on so many different levels. So the friendships, the brotherhoods, the sisterhoods, and the love that you can find on a show like this is pretty incredible.
Dance just unites people.
Yeah.
It finds a way of finding you in your heart and bringing you together.
Yeah.
Passion on passion on passion.
Absolutely, yes, yes.
Absolutely.
So I have to ask, you guys have your YouTube show.
Yep.
What is next for you guys? Are you gonna maybe do like reality next or anything like that? Have you thought about that, like a dance couple reality show?
Well, I'll say this: we do have a couple of things that we're continuing to kind of expand on, especially what we want to take into like media and things like that.
Yeah.
So whether that be TV shows, movies, books, you know what I mean. So
We have a few things on the rise right now. There's a lot of announcements going to be like dropping really soon, so it's
Absolutely.
very exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get out of y'all's business. We can talk about the show now.
You know what? When the time comes, we'll be talking about the things we're talking about right now.
Yes, awesome. So were you shocked at tonight's outcome? We saw Alexis take the win. How did you feel? You didn't have any control this week or last week.
Well, last week, yeah.
So these are your babies. We've established that. So how did you feel?
I'm not gonna lie. I was stoked about tonight's. I was stoked about tonight's results because, first of all, the show was absolutely incredible. Both of them came down. I mean, after going after week after week after week after week and doing this one last thing, the bodies are tired. You're mentally fatigued and all that, but they show up. They bring that warrior spirit. But I gotta say this, man. Like Alexis, this is her moment. You know what I mean? I'm very, very proud of Keaton. You did your thing, seriously. But Alexis, this is your moment. You said it at the very first audition that you hadn't had your moment yet. This is your moment, and you earned it for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I have to agree. Keaton was strong from the very, very beginning.
Absolutely.
Whole way through, he was always strong. He was a great contender, always, bringing the heat with his routines. But Alexis was the fighter in this.
Yeah.
She never gave. There were times that she was in the bottom, and she never let it mess with her, never let it get to her head. And she came out in that finale tonight and just owned the entire show. It was amazing. You just felt like the different emotions with her. You cried with her. You got all sexy in your body with her. She just brought all the levels needed to be the warrior and the fighter to come out as a winner tonight.
Absolutely.
What moment would you say stood out for each of you individually in tonight's show?
I'm gonna definitely have to say both of the video packages before the solos. It's just something about because we watch the contestants dance week after week, but it's something about when we find out a little bit more on their backstory. We get to see how their childhood was, what their family was like, and all that stuff like that. There's something about watching people's home stories that just really gets me, and it's just now I see why there's so much passion and heart behind your dance, and we got to see that tonight. So for me, that was a great standout moment, just watching the moments before their solos, because I know what that is to get all of that pumped into you right before you hit the stage, man. So it's beautiful, man.
And you get an idea of their why.
Absolutely, yes, exactly. You get an idea of their why. Yeah. 100%.
And I think another thing that was really fantastic in the show tonight was getting to know a little bit more of Alexis being married and having her dedicate that to her love. You know, like we were saying, dance unites people, really unites stories as well. And we got to learn a little bit more of like her romantic side, which we hadn't learned. You know, a lot of the times we look, at, everyone on the stage, we're like, oh, like they're kids, they're young. But then you're like, no, she's a woman out there.
Yeah.
She's been going through this growth, but she's a woman standing her ground, dedicating this to her husband. It was such a romantic, beautiful moment.
Yeah, and that was very shocking for us just to watch that as well, because we didn't know that Keaton and Anna had a romance. We didn't know that Alexis was married. So those were all beautiful, shocking moments for us. So yeah, I am looking forward to seeing both of you guys next season. I want to see you on the show too. We talked about this petition last week, but we're gonna bring it back again this week.
Judges panel for season 18. I'm just saying.
Extra seat.
Get into it.
We're just saying.
Let's get into it.
All right, you guys, season 17, So You Think You Can Dance, Twitch and Allison. Thank you guys both.
Thank
Hey,
you
thank
so
you
much,
very
you
much.
guys.
Yeah,
Thank
great
you.
job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Likewise. Okay, thank you.
All right, take it easy, y'all.